picture of the two types of situations. Number one, the graph crosses the x-axis. If it crosses the x-axis, then you have You have real answers. You have real answers. From the graph, you can see it's a negative 2, 2. From this thing, you can do a couple things. You could factor. This is difference of squares, right? So x and x. So the answers are negative 2 and 2, right? Or you could have done this. X squared is equal to 4. So when you take the square root of both sides, x is equal to plus or minus 2. Yeah. So again, it's choice, choice, choice. What is the fastest or easiest thing to do for you? Right? It's up to you tonight. Yay! Okay. All right. So when you get nice, pretty answers like that, they do cross. Even if you have square roots in your answers, they do cross, but they cross at a decimal place. That's all. Yeah. Okay. Right. It is an imaginary question. What is the most common mistake answer I would get for this one? 4. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is that 2? Is that 2? I think some folks just give me 4 because they'll give me the y-intercept instead of the x-intercept. Remember, the root solutions and zeros happen at the x-intercept. Miss Rebecca. Okay, so thank you, love. Yes, exactly. So subtracting the 4. Because when you subtract the 4, it becomes x squared equals negative 4, right? So when you root, it's x is equal to plus or minus 2i. Okay, the square root of negative 4 is 2i. True. Yay. Okay. All right, so for these next 3, I'm going to use quadratic formula. If you would like to complete the square, you are more than welcome to, because that's one of my favorite things to do. Here we go. X is equal to... which is plus or minus the square root of 3 squared minus all over. Yay. Okay. So completing the squares would be doing like 3x plus length. 3x divided by 2 squared, add up to both sides, blah, blah, blah. Good times. But you are actually you're completing the square all in one step with quadratic formula. Okay. That'd be 9 minus 32, isn't it? 3 squared is 9, 4 and 8 is 32, so 9 minus 32 is 23. Yeah, negative 23. Is that right? Okay. Note that you have a negative under square root, so you have to pull out the I. And negative, the square root of 23 can't be simplified. Can't be simplified. So, final answer. All over. Ta-da! So what would a complete Same thing. You would just have, like, you would subtract 3 over 2 from both sides. Because it's b over 2, right? Yeah. Yes, Ms. Fortner. Right? Yeah. So basically, you would have had, like, 3 over 2, and then I root 23 over 2, plus or minus on the other side. There you go with that. Yeah. Good times. Good times. Next! Thank you! If you can reduce it, do, because your numbers will be smaller. So, reducing this equation by 2, we're going to have x squared plus 3x equals 9. Subtract the 9 to both sides. X squared plus 3x minus 9 equals 0. Negative 9 and plus 9. Sorry. You guys are so smart. All together. X is equal to negative 3 plus or minus the minus 4. 9. It's okay. All over. I was. Yeah. If you didn't reduce the 2, could you use the 2, 6, and 18? Sure. But I mean, bigger numbers. Yeah. More numbers, no problem. Here we go. Minus 3 square root of blah over 2. So 9 minus 36. Negative 27 is what it is. Okay, so pause and reflect. We do need to pull out an I, right? Also, the square root of 27 is 3 root 3. So if we put all that together, then it would be negative 3 plus or minus I root 3 over 2. I just put the both of them together because I'm just ignoring the negative part, right? So pull an I and 3I root 3. Nothing reduces. So this is your answer. Yay. Yes, Miss Fulton. You want to do a complete the square? God bless you. Yes. Can we do it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I'll do the last one, complete the square. How's that? Yay? I like it. Oh, girl. Yes. Okay. Well, you could. You could. So here's the deal, right? So we're going to try this completing the square just for fun. Complete the square. For fun. All right, let's do it. Here we go. We need the x squared and the 3x on one side and the 4 on the other. So it's going to be 5x squared plus 3x equals negative 4. Yay? Okay. To complete the square, we need the front number to be 1. So divide everything by 5. Oh, my God. Oh, shh, don't be a weenie. Here we go. X squared plus 3 over 5x plus something equals negative 4 over 5 plus something. Let's find that something, shall we? All right. 3 over 5 divided by 2. Do you agree that that's 3 over 10? Do you agree? Squared. So what are we adding on both sides? 9 over 100. Yeah. Okay. We good? Okay. Here we go. The left side's pretty easy. It's just x plus 3 over 10 squared. Okay? To get 100, to get a common denominator, we need to multiply the 5 by 25, right? 20, yeah, 20, you're right, not 20, 25, I saw the 4, sorry. Top and bottom by 20. So on the right, we've got negative 80 plus 9 all over 100. It's really not that bad. Just it permits. Here you go. Yeah. Like I missed the first part, so I was really confused. Oh, got you. Okay, so start from the top. No worries. Put the x's on one side and the constant on the other side. See it? So switch places with the 3 and the 4. Yeah? Okay. Second step, make the first term 1. So everything has to be divided by 5. Yep. And then we set up the complete the square part. So take the middle number, divide by 2. So 3/5 divided by 2 is 3 over 10. Square it, and that's the number that you add to both sides. And then the only other thing we did was get a common denominator. So I know this is really hard to see, but multiply the top and bottom of 5/4 by 20. So you have a common denominator of 100. Yay? All right, here we go. The 3 over 10 is what squaring to go up to there. So when you factor it out, it's a perfect square. Yep. Oh yeah. So you have x plus 3 over 10 squared equals negative over 100. Now what? Yes, Rebecca. You do. You take the square root of each side. The square root of negative 71 is I root. Exactly. 71 doesn't. Plus or minus though. Right? So 71 doesn't simplify. So you've got x plus 3 over 10 equals plus or minus. You know you could take the root of 100, so that's 10. The square root of negative 71 is just I root 71. Now what? Subtract 3 over 10. So, yes! All over 10, because it's the common denominator. So, I mean, it's your choice, right? You can do straight x over 2a, right? Or b over 2a. Or you could solve it all the way out. It's, you know, whatever floats your boat. Caitlin first, then Adrian. Go ahead. Thank you. Okay, so when you're doing factoring, you can slip and slide. No. When you're doing quadratic formula, remember how it's all over 2a, right? It's 10. That's why. So when you do that, you already, like, you don't slip and slide for quadratic formula. You just do straight quadratic formula. Yay? Yes, Miss Adrian. So, like, on the test, mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. So for the most part, it'll just say solve. If I'm testing a specific skill, it'll say solve using blah. So practice. Like, this was just completing the square. And then what was the other one? Quadratic formula. Which is completing the square. Because you had to complete the square to get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all good. All right. Here's the deal. Right? Pick your favorite way to do it. And then use your least favorite lately at least once or twice, just to make sure that you keep your skills up, right? All you gotta do though is 18 questions. That's it. That was less than the warm up today. Holy smokes! If you get done today, awesome. If not, don't worry. Just take it home. If you still haven't finished the first bingo, just make sure you get it before you leave today. Miss Isabel. Thank you, Isabel. Yeah, no, I'm glad you said that because the quadratic formula already did all of this in one step. So yeah, quadratic formula is like 3 steps, whereas completing the square is. Yes, Miss Abby. Thanks. 3 over 5 divided by 2, right? You take the b divided by 2. So 3 over 5 divided by 2 is 3 over 10. Yay? Okay. All right, tomorrow again is review and how to do this all on the calculator, blah, 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 so that we get 100% onto the test, which is on Wednesday. Wednesday. Thank you, Ian. All right, my love. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here you go. Let me pause this real quick.